Okay, well, 'tis the season to be cold. And if you're homeless, can you kind of talk about, this time of year, maybe what law enforcement sees in terms of maybe people trying to get out of the cold and maybe trying to get arrested? Does that happen?
Yeah, we have had people actually commit a crime in order to get arrested, to get out of the cold, or to get a hot meal. That's not very common, but it does happen occasionally, especially when the weather's cold, and it seems to happen more over the holidays.
And then, talk about, sometimes what law enforcement will do, even if maybe someone's not doing something to get arrested, but say, on a night like tonight, Christmas Eve, it's 10 degrees or lower outside, and they see someone on a bench sleeping, what sometimes will they do to bring them in to kind of give them a warm meal, warm place to stay on Christmas Eve?
Well, our job is public safety, and whether or not you're involved in a crime or not, we're still concerned about people who are out in the elements. So a lot of times we'll stop, check on them to make sure that they have adequate clothing, or they have a plan to get out of the cold for the evening or to get a hot meal. And if they don't, a lot of times we will give them a ride to the rescue mission, or on other times, if they have no place to go and maybe they're intoxicated and they're not really an ideal candidate for the rescue mission, we will take those folks to the jail and put them in protective custody for the evening so they can get a warm meal and a place to stay. And nobody likes to see anybody out on the streets on Christmas or Christmas Eve.
With the limit of beds in there, and I know I did you're almost at full capacity. How does that work with, say you take in 3 people?
Well, we'll always try to farm them out to the mission first before we actually take them into the county jail, because we are pretty well full. That's another unfortunate fact. To see the jail full over the holidays is it's not a very pleasant thought. But if we can't get them in, or they're not ideal for the mission, we'll still take them in and put them in one of the intake rooms where they're not with another inmate. But our concern is public safety, and we don't want to see anybody out on the street, and especially with a couple with some kids that are traveling through and probably underestimated the cold or something like that. So we'll always try to find a place for them, and we've never really left anybody on the street when they were in need.